Hey, what's going on, guys? Back with another video, and in this video I'm actually going to review some mini RGB lights, the VL49 from Ulanzi. Okay guys, so I got these, actually I saw an advertisement for something similar to these, and I ended up going through Amazon and found these for $30 or $29.95. And I figured for $29.95, I mean, it's not a huge investment. I can buy one or two like I did, and really give them a try, test them out, see what I think of them, and if they're going to be any good for what I want to use them for. Alright, so my purpose for them is that I really wanted them for the RGB functionality. That's what I bought them for. I've been interested in RGB LED lights for a while. Never invested in them. I have daylight color corrected ones. I'm actually using one right now. And I have a daylight color corrected wand. So, you know, they go from 3500 Kelvin all the way up to, actually 2500 Kelvin on a couple of them, all the way up to 8,000, 9,000 Kelvin. And so I had those already, but I wanted the RGBs because I wanted to do something more artistic sometimes, and I wanted the color, and I thought it would just be fun to have them. So I found these, like I said, for $29.95, and I figured why not? You know, as photographers, I mean, we're gear addicts, right? We always like to buy stuff. Sometimes we buy stuff and we never use it. But these ones I knew I would actually use if I ended up liking them. If it didn't, hey, I could return them, not a big deal. Well, here's the size of them. They're incredibly small, but that's great because they can fit everywhere, including in your bag, so you can take them everywhere. And they can put out a lot of light for such a small RGB light. I'm actually pretty impressed by the capability of these. So what's in the box is you get the light, of course, and then you get a USB-C cable, no power brick. You have to find your own power source to charge them. Take about an hour and a half or so to fully charge. It has a 2,000 milliamp hour battery, and they say 2 to 10 hours, so that varies upon the level of brightness that you're using it at. I'll be honest, at 50% brightness, it's pretty bright. At 100% brightness, you've got pretty good light fall off at 6 to 8 feet, which for a light this size, that's pretty nice, you know, for something that's small. So if you want nice little mini accent lights, or let's say, you know, you're filming in tight spaces or just filming music videos, and let's say you're filming in the car and you want like maybe that nice kind of tealish cinematic look, well, guess what? You can create that with this video, or with these video lights. And I mean, you can use them for photography too. You can use them for all sorts of things. And I think what I also like about it, which I didn't notice when I first purchased them, didn't notice until I got them out of the box, is that actually on the back of them, they're a magnet. So you can actually stick these onto things. I've stuck them to my refrigerator, and they work. You know, you just have to make sure your settings are dialed in correctly before you stick them anywhere, because the functionality buttons are all on the back. But yeah, that's a nice little extra feature, I guess. So here's something else I like about it. I mean, it's a cold shoe, and but it's got 3 cold shoes, one on each side of it. And I believe the purpose of this is so that you can attach multiple ones to it and create your own little RGB panel. You could put one on this side, and then 3 on the top, and have a 6-panel RGB panel. You could color them all differently. I mean, if you want to, you could color them all the same, and then you would have a pretty powerful light. I mean, yeah, that's $180, but if you think about it, then you can break them all down and place them all in different areas and different locations and light a scene differently. And so I think that's maybe the draw about having this functionality. So, how bright are they? Well, if we flip it on, right now this is at 25% power. And this is at 3,000 Kelvin. And like I said, this will go all the way up to from 2,500 to 9,000. Now, if we turn this up to 50% brightness, Now we're at 50% brightness. Now all we have to do is hit the function button, change over to where we have our daylight color correction, press and hold it, and then it's going to go back to the RGB. And what's cool about this is it saves the information. So the last time I had it on the RGB, I was at this orange color, which is 20 degrees, and 57% power. And as soon as I held the function button to switch back over to that, it went right back to those settings. So if I hold the function button again, we're back at 3000 Kelvin, 50% power. So that's a really cool feature that you can switch back and forth between the functionalities, and it will remember the settings that you had before. And so we'll switch over to the RGB, and now this is basically like your orange color, and it's gonna run all the way until you get to your greens, and then into your blues, and then into your purples, and eventually into your reds and magentas, and then it'll cycle back around till you get to your oranges. So you have quite a bit of range, and yeah, I mean for $30, I mean you can't beat this. And here what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this down to 25% light, and then we're gonna go to 25 degrees. So this is that nice little orange color, and you can see, just holding out with my arm, this is about 2.5 feet or so, 2 to 2.5 feet away from my face. That's pretty good light fall off that I'm experiencing. I bought 2 of these, and I have my second one just right over here to the left of me. And as you can see, that's only at 30% power, and it's like this little teal light that I have on my face. And that's a good 2.5, 3 feet away from me as well, and that's at 30% brightness. So these things are quite valuable, I think, for the money. I think for the money and the price that you pay for them and what you get out of them, you really kind of can't beat that. Like I said, you have good light fall off at 100%, 6 to 8 feet, which is more than usable in a lot of situations. And here's the other thing that I like too. We've been filming weddings, and I've switched over to the Blackmagic Cinema 6K camera, which I'm filming on right now. But we have a running gun that we've been using, this Panasonic 4K, and a lot of times, like trying to video people talking in a lower lit situation, it's been a little difficult. The low light performance isn't bad, but it's noticeable, especially considering against the Blackmagic. But I've never been able to find like a light source that I like for this. Well, this just slides right into the shoe, right into the front, and then I just screw it in, and here we go. We got a light ready to go. Turn it on, and then you can press and hold your function, go to your daylight color correction, and you've got a nice little video setup light here, for interviewing people in low light situations, documentary style. I mean, I would turn down the brightness a little bit from this, but you can see that it can light the face pretty well. And you can get those little, messages like people like to leave, well wishes to like the bride and groom, things like that at weddings. And these things would work perfectly for that. So I'm pretty happy with that. It's just another tool, for us to be able to use. And again, I'm going to probably put them up here in my office and be able to create some accent and some mood lighting and stuff like that for when I shoot videos. Just fun little things. And for $30, hey, you can't go wrong. I'll put a link to them, to Amazon, in the description below. No, I don't get paid from them. I'm not an affiliate. I just kind of really like these and the value you get out of them. So if you like them, or if you're interested in them, go check them out. And if you want to see some of my work, my photography work, I'll put a link to my website down below. And look forward to making more videos for you. See ya.